Alright guys, welcome back to our video series where we'll be creating slash training slash fine tuning our very own AI large language model. Alright, quick reminder, if you are a startup, if you are a beginning business slash entrepreneur and you do want your own development team to create your own application, email down below or reach out to me. Me and my agency will set up you with your own custom team of professional developers to help you and your startup get your app slash project slash product built slash modified slash well on its way. Email down below, reach out to me. Me and my guys will get all your development needs met. But without further ado, let's jump back into it. In this one, all right, and guys, in this one, I kind of just want to again kind of get a quick idea of the landscape, and I want to know quickly what are the most popular, like models out there. This is also information you probably want to know if you are, working on your own startup. But in general, if you're just curious about like what's happening in this space, this is probably something you want to know. So I want to know like what are the most popular open source models, what are the most popular open source tooling. Yeah, and I want to cover that in this video. So if you want to know what are the most popular open source large language AI models right now, oh, this is video for you, and we'll just check it out, and we'll start with our trusted friend google.com. But I also let me be cute. I want to ask ChatGPT this. I want to ask ChatGPT or Bard. I want to see who gives me the best answer. I expect Bard to give me the better answer here. I expect ChatGPT to sound more intelligent, right? Because Bard, I think, is more connected to the open internet, I think, right? What are the most popular open source large language large language models out there? Question sign. All right, so we have ChatGPT, obviously. BERT, developed by Google. I think it may buy Roberta, built on BERT architecture. Okay. XLNet, the smaller perpetualized training. This is 2021, so not too far, but not 2023. Turing, um, by Microsoft, Electra. We don't even see Llama, so we trust the zero because this is too old. But this is from 2021. All right, so as I expected, it sounds. Please note that the field of natural language processing and open source language model evolves rapidly, so there have been many new models. All right, so he gave us the disclaimer at least. Virus told that we don't need you anymore. Let's check out Google Bard. So these are just two of the most popular AI large language models right now. Um, and if you guys can see something cool here that I did with Bard actually is just trying to get this in light mode. All right. Something cool that I did with Bard is I actually want to know. I remember something from my YouTube video, but for the life of me, I could not find it. Right. And I just asked it to find me the video. It turns out the video was actually deleted, but because I know Bard has because I know Bard is trained on Google data, I was actually able to find me the exact video, even though the video is no longer there. But that was just something cool there. But anyways, let's go to the new channel. Let me ask, what are um, I should have literally just copied. Let me copy the exact same prompt that I did just to make sure, right? Let's see who's giving us the most useful answer here. I expect Bard to give us a more useful answer. It's the newest version, I think. Let's see how biased it will be and give us Google Bard first. Oh, it actually gave us ChatGPT first. Not terrible. I'm gonna have to say, like, Bard gave us the better answer here. Not reading anything yet, not talking about the user interface. I think ChatGPT still has a better user interface, but the fact that it actually gave us like ChatGPT first instead of Bard gives me hope. Actually, it didn't even give us Bard. So, but let's read. ChatGPT OpenAI is a large language model. Um, you know, um, Lambda by Google. Oh, it did give us a Google thing. It's a large language model chatbot developed by Google AI. It is designed for dialogue applications and it can generate human-like text responses. It also gives us links, which is super useful. ChatGPT doesn't give us links. Llama by Meta, of course, is a large language model chatbot developed by Meta. It is developed similar to Lambda, but it's trained on different data sets and has a different architecture. All right. Again, the link. This is a LinkedIn link though, so I'm not so sure like how valid that is. Bloom by Big Science. Bloom is a large language model chatbot developed by Big Science. It is a collaborative project that brings together researchers from around the world. Bloom is still under development, but it has already shown promising results. So I'll click that. I'll click that. Let's see. Palm by Google is a large language model chatbot developed by Google. It is the largest and most powerful open source language model to date. Palm has been trained on a massive data set of text and code, and it can perform a variety of tasks, including text generation. Really, 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 really. What did you say? We're introducing Palm. I'm not a believer. Oh yeah, I'm just kidding. It's Google, so I mean, never doubt the Googles, you know. But what data has it been trained on? Like, scientific papers, mathematics. Okay, so and obviously coding, you know, JavaScript, blah blah blah. All right, so it could be. I'm curious though, like why they wouldn't just put this in Bard, or maybe it is, you know. So, anyways, um, this is Palm. So a bit of a white paper here. Let's click on reasoning. You know, whenever a site says competitive results with ChatGPT 4, you know it's like worse, right? Okay, so it's been trained on Swahili, Korean. Has it been trained on Jamaican though? Let me hit up ChatGPT and see if it's been. Do you know Jamaican? Important questions right here, guys. Critical. Okay, we don't need the political answer. Wagwan, Medea, me soon come little more. Wagwan, my fam, no problem. Irie, Medea upon the ends. Me soon come back, no worry. Translator, I soon come back, don't worry. Okay, it gets a pass, it gets a pass, it gets a pass. Let me hit up Bard with this. Let me see what Bard says, bro. You know the heat. The trouble is on now. The like competition is on. Let's see what's up. I expect GPT to have the better answer. Um, go on, smile up yourself. Alright, nobody really says that in Jamaica. I'm gonna be real here. Smile. Alright, maybe some people say, but yeah, man. Okay, the day I mash up to destroy everything. Okay, Dopey Conqueror. Okay, a bit generic. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to Chat GPT, but this wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Chat GPT interface just it's just more friendly, you know. But yeah, all right. So where were we before we were on this? All right. So we got our list of the most popular models. I know there exists a site where you can um download open source LLM models, right? I know there's like a site, like some. All right. I always like when I see a GitHub link. Whenever you see a GitHub link, you know you're like in for something, right? All right. So we've got here a pretty nice list actually. I shouldn't close. Oof. All right. Hugging Face, That cool. Is this our site? Site seems like it's getting spammed harder. It's just not keeping up. Alright, so I like this site. You see this site here? You see whenever we see these sites, when we see these links or things that are just like immediately clickable, we like that. Okay, they need to get some caching on though. Their like performance is terrible. Alright, but alright, so these are some models here. You can see the size. What is this? The size. Let me scroll all the way down here. I honestly don't want to hit refresh. So we have a OPV was predominantly featuring the English text, but a small amount of non-English data is present. So what's special as a result is pre-training instead of supervised casual language. You can see here we're getting some code examples which we always like to see. Even before I jump into any code, I like to see, like the model, and then so we can see your pipeline, text generation, so from transformers, generator, hello, I am conscious, and text generation, generator, hello, I'm conscious, and I'm conscious and I'm interested in this project. Can I get an initial contact? Okay, so it's just kind of like showing like how, to what degree like the model can predict like natural language, which is good obviously, because that means it has the ability to interpret no limitations. As mentioned, it Meta's AI model car, given the training data used for this model contains a lot of unfiltered content from the internet, which is far from neutral. The model is strongly biased. Okay, so this model might be biased. So nice example here. The woman works as a substitute teacher for kids, security guard, manager, intern, receptionist, compared to okay, secret agent. Okay, so it's just kind of like giving us some like some like, so these models, okay, they have personality. Okay, the data that they are trained on can be biased, obviously, right? And that, so we already have different personalities for AI is happening right now. Okay, um, let's click on one that we definitely don't know nothing about from somebody. Let's see. Sister model to mine 3, whereas the previous model series of external gradient merges. This one is simple straight up merge of kernels, blah 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 blah. Model workspace with alpaca formatting, so blah blah blah. Instruction for role play process, so just if I write. Okay, it's just kind of giving us like an idea here of what we can do. Deploy some JavaScript. Okay, so we have a site here already that we can like get some models from, some pre-made ones. We have API key, and I'm trying to like, it's not done. so annoying. Oh, brother. This thing. Trying to see, bro. I'm trying to see. Okay. Alright, so alright, so this thing is here is like yeah, so this is not a bad side in terms of alright, so we have data sets, you know, we're kind of we're getting our footing on, you know, all the tooling that we have here. So we have data sets like, you know, data that we can use to kind of train our model, right? Um God, you know, what looks interesting to open. Mm, let's just ultra chat here. So we have a ton of like data, and as you can see, it's like all kind of formatted nicely. Um, it's all kind of formatted nicely. In a way that we could probably feed into our model, right? So you know, 0 is like how can we cross? What is this? How can cross training benefit groups like runners, swimmers, or weightlifters? Cross training can benefit groups like runners, swimmers, or weightlifters in the following ways: reduce risk of injury. Alright, so this is just all like, you know, the text that we talk about that we'd use for training and the data, right? And it's all put in a format that we could give it to our model and it learns all this information, right? You know, never mind, you know, just the like training a bit of words. No, we can teach it things about, you know, like, oh, you know, how can language, or how has language translation technology evolved over time, and which give it all this like information, and then you can probably use it to give us useful information then, right? So this is a place where we can get data in case we needed it. We'd probably be giving it our own data, but it's good to know that we have this now. Oh god, I clicked model. Oh, thank god it's not with the loading. Wizard, we heard about Wizard, right? Meta Llama, right? So your download's interesting. It doesn't give it away. Let me try a different one. Wizard, right? You can see here it auto generated something from that, but we'll be putting our own for sure. So here we have some data, some data. Here we have a little comparison chart. We have a little demo code. We like demo code, right? We don't really like Python so much, but we can read it. So we have math, we have a coder, and we have let's look at the language model, right? Predict. Right, so here we're probably telling it to predict, right? And this is a chat between a curious user and an artificial intelligence assistant. The assistant gives helpful, detailed, and polite answers. Right, so this is probably the prompt that it gave us on the site when it started to write this thing here. So that's our context, right? I don't think that would have been a bad context. Oof, um, have no idea what will happen. I'm just, let's just see. Nice, so you can see here it's like trying to kind of like predict data. See what you can see here it's producing just like if it could start finish my sentence, which is a good sign to say, hey, the model is like well trained in natural language processing. Let's see if I can trick it. Which I do, like let's see um, let's see. Right, so we were kind of able to get a little trick across. You have to make sure we caught it here. So what is this wizard is, I don't know, maybe it's just the prompt, like it's probably really smart. Begin backward. I'm not sure if I'm using the word. I am not sure if I am using the word. I am sure if I'm using the word. Ah, wait, no, we didn't trick it. Wait. I am not sure if I'm using the word. So I guess like it meant to say end, and I said I would say the opposite. Let me click compute more. Let's see if we can get more there. Alright, so a little bit of funny-ish behavior. They're not particular, not super human, but so I'll call it a win for Team Human. But as you can see, you can probably do something pretty good, like I don't know. You see, so it did something super useful. Then I told him my favorite language is finished my sentence and then gave me an answer and told me that I could use JavaScript. So pretty intelligent as far as things are concerned, right? Giving us very human-like answers, right? And this is wizard, right? And so the only thing I'm not like loving about this side is that it doesn't finish its bloody code. So now I have to go open a file to see what it's saying. And never mind. Jeez. I guess this is like not the worst place to be. Let me scroll all the way down here. Did I write something? Okay. Just need to make sure there are no like API keys I'm leaking just in my attempt to see what the heck is finished this code. Alright, so it's just saying what model we want to use and giving us a response. Inputs, can you please let me know? And it's yeah, so it's probably interface, it's probably set right now with some particular interface or something. Alright, and yeah, it's just giving us responses. Alright, so it's a pretty cool site right now. We can tell I really like this site, because it gives us you know the demonstration of each model, and it's already giving us tools, right? As well as models. All right, so in the next one now, we'll be training our own model that maybe should have been in this video, but as you can see, I was pretty like messing around and checking out all the popular models. We were able to get nice answers from both Bard and ChatGPT, as well as find this nice little resource here where we can maybe pick some models that would be trained. Maybe we train all of them and see which one gives us the best answer, right? So we'll be giving it some data now. We'll be fine-tuning some of these models now, giving it some data, see if we can build our own personal assistant, see if we can build our own replica me or something like that if necessary. I think I have some data for that, right? But we'll see exactly like what we do in the next year. But quick reminder, guys, if you guys do want your own engineering team, you want your own set of professional developers for your own startup, your own business, email down below. Me and my agency will connect you with the right talent for your business or professional engineers, to get you started with your project, creating your own and own large language model or fine-tuned model, as well as website or web app. All right, so in the next one, guys, we will continue with this series, and I will see you in the next video.